welcome ESL to the Stock Car Pro Series. Let me know if the sounds are okay. This is the first time me dealing with a live stream, so if my voice is not loud enough, let me know. As Dougie Zoom is out on the track. It's a 10-minute qualifier followed by 2 races. There's AMK Ski. In the number 0. There's Trunnion Dunn. Cornell Walker in the 74. Odion Muldoon. There's Matt Green in the number 8. Marco Swift in the 73. Roberto Demora in the 33. T to Queen. In the 16. Merle McGuire in the 85. Brett Sawyer in the number 80. E. Weezy in the 90. Mitchell O'Brien in the 5. Javier Vasquez in the 117. And Sebastian in the number 28. As lap times are starting to get laid down here already. Dougie Zoom is on top of the board. Vasquez in second, Walker third, and Dunn in fourth. We still have a lot of cars that need to cross the line. Muldoon moves up to 5th now. Marco Swift in 6th. Now it's O'Brien in 6th. This is going to be one of our toughest series here. If this comes next season, there's 12 attributes, possible 13 coming next season. We're still testing a few more things out, so we might add one more attribute. It's going to be a 10-minute qualifier, then we're going to go to race 1. Race 1 is going to be 15-minute race with a rolling start. The second race will be 25 minutes with a standing start. There is no qualifying for the second race. The grid is set by the results of the first race. So it's Tina Queen in the 16. She right now is on the pole. We got about 4 minutes to go. We can get rain at any time. Right now the track is dry, overcast for the weather. Track temp 76. The air temp is 72, 2-mile-an-hour winds. Now it's Muldoon second on the board with Ski third. Zoom down to fourth, Ethel in fifth. Merle McGuire in sixth. Muldoon onto pit road. We'll see if he comes back out. It's about 3 minutes to go. A lot of cars are heading on pit road. It might be it for them in qualifying. We still have a few cars still out on the track. We'll see if they can better their time. But right now is the queen, as she is on the pole. Onto pit road. Walker still out on the track. As Walker heads onto pit road. Not many cars left on the track here with 2 minutes to go. This is qualifying right now. We have about 2 minutes left in qualifying. Then comes race 1, followed by race 2. So Marco Swift, the race will start in about a minute, about 2 minutes. Some cars are coming back out. T the Queen she's back out on the track here. She's trying to lay down one more lap. I mean, she is on the pole. She's got about two tenths of a second over Muldoon. Muldoon is out on the track as well. Right now, your top 10 is Tina Queen in first, Muldoon second, Ski third, Zoom fourth, Ethel fifth, McGuire sixth, Eweezy seventh, Vasquez eighth, Walker ninth, and Sawyer rounds out your top 10, followed by Demora and O'Brien. You know, it's not all about speed here. There's so many attributes. We're going to see how this goes because people have to worry about their race skill, their qualifying, defending. Will their driver make mistakes? Tire wear. I mean, there's so many different things you have to worry about in this series. Not to mention the weather comes into play. What type of skill does your driver have? What type of skill does your driver have in and you know, when it rains? I mean, there's so many aspects to this. But we're about to get race 1 going. Just give me a minute here as I'm definitely new to this. I'm still trying to. And race 1 has started. Bear with me as this is new to me, just like it is everyone else. So this is a learning curve for me as well. We do have 30 drivers here, but we only have 16 real drivers. But we'll have 30 cars during the season if we bring this, as the 37 and the 16. They are very aggressive early on, make contact there. Tina Queen and Muldoon. They're trying to battle for the lead early on. We got Zoom in third, followed by Ski and McGuire, Ethel in sixth, Vasquez in seventh. And they're still battling here for the lead. Muldoon and Tina Queen as they go around the corner there. We should have one pit stop in this race. The 16 is very loose there, Tina Queen. We're going to see what drivers have this long run speed here. What drivers can manage their tires. We got Ski in fourth, McGuire in fifth, Ethel in sixth, Vasquez seventh, Eweezy eighth. Make that Sawyer eighth, Eweezy ninth, Cordell Walker rounds your top 10. There's Vasquez in six. That is Ethel right behind him. He's going to try to sneak in here and inside. Can he make the pass on Vasquez here as they're side by side? There's a few cars on that grass. Drivers are battling for position almost throughout the grid here. There's Marco Swift in 11th, followed by O'Brien and Sebastian. Dunn is in 14th, Demora in 15th, followed by Matt Green in 16th. But we still got a ways to go in race 1. Muldoon still in the lead, but not by much. Zoom and Queen, the Queen are right behind him. The Queen looking into that inside. Can she try to make the pass here? And they're still side by side. These two have gone at it since the start of the race. Non-stop action here early on. As we got a little bit of cloud cover, but the track is still dry. And the 37 and the 4, they touched that Zoom in Muldoon. Earl McGuire in fourth, making some moves. And Ski in fifth, followed by Vasquez, Eweezy. racers continue. Oh, and the 16 goes sideways. I don't think he spun out because he hit the fender, the front fender of the 37. Very aggressive here early on. Tina Queen still in the lead. Oh, dude is all over the bumper of the 16. Zoom is still there. And Ski trying to make the pass on McGuire. This is a battle for fourth. McGuire, they make contact there. Vasquez still in 6th, Eweezy in 7th, Sawyer in 8th, Ethel 9th, Walker in 10th, Sebastian 11th, Marco Swift in 12th, O'Brien 13th, Dunn in 14th, Matt Green in 15th, and Demora in 16th. And we still have a battle for this lead. These two continue to go at it here with 9 minutes to go. I'm right on board the number 4 Zoom. Zoom is trying to find an opening here. He's gonna go to the inside. Now is Zoom in second. Muldoon is in first. Tina Queen does not want to give up second just yet. Continues to battle here. As we're getting close to pit stops here in this race. There's the 16 and a 4. Teammates, the Queen and Zoom from Sloth Racing. They're showing some speed here in this first race. Got McGuire there in 4th and Ski in 5th. Followed by Vasquez, Eweezy, and Sawyer. We'll see who gets onto pit road first. Weather is clear, the track is still dry. The track temp 81 degrees. As we go a little farther back, there is Trunnion Dunn, followed by O'Brien. I think he has his sights set on Marco Swift. This is Sebastian and Ethel. This is a battle to get into the top 10. As we have 6 minutes left to go in this one. And Muldoon still into the lead, but not by much. And here we go. Pit stops are about to start. Does everyone come in? Does anyone decide to stay out here? Looks like everyone is coming on in. And everyone is on pit road. It looks like the whole field is coming in. There might be one car that's staying out. Looks like a few cars are decided to stay out a little longer. comes pit stops. Can't make no mistakes here. You have to be in and out here. Just a fuel man putting in all the fuel he can put into this car. They're gonna put the fuel in and then change the tires. To raise the car up and change these tires. You're gonna change all 4 tires here and send him on his way. He dropped the jack and he is on his way, ready to go. Will he stay in the lead? We still have a few cars still out on the track. We've got about 4 minutes to go. Looks like T the Queen. She comes out first, and Muldoon lost a bunch of spots here. We'll see where he lands once we cycle through, and now the other cars are on pit road. They went one time around and decided to come on in. So T the Queen should be your leader once we cycle through. We got 4 minutes to go. But Tina Queen's lead has grown over Ski here. And Ski's all the way up to second, McGuire in third. Then it's Sawyer. Gonna be in fourth once we cycle through here. And Walker up to fifth, and it's Vasquez. Done. He gained some ground too. So this race is by far over. There's the cars on pit road. They're all changing these tires before they're on their way. Out comes the 121 and the 19. Tina Queen still your leader with a 2-second lead over Ski. So she is flying after that pit stop. Let's go through your top 16 here after that round of pit stop. Tina Queen in first, Ski in second. Now it's Sawyer in third. He's getting by McGuire. McGuire in fourth. Cordell Walker in fifth, having a good race in the top 5. Vasquez sixth. Dunn, he moved up a ton of spots in seventh. Muldoon, he dropped 7 positions in eighth. After that round of pit stop, Sue dropped a ton of spots as well in ninth. Eweezy in 10th. Sebastian 11th. Ethel 12th. Marco Swift 13th. O'Brien 14th. Matt Green in 15th. And Berto Demora rounds out your top 16. Yes, we got a little over a minute to go. And the Queen. What a race she is having here. McGuire taking a position, trying to take one away from Sawyer. This is going to be a battle for third. So how this is going to work here in the end, for those that don't know road racing too much, once the time expires, we're going to have plus 1 lap. Will be 1 more lap after time expires. Right now we are at a minute here. almost a 3-second lead for the Queen. Saw she got a little loose there. She's about to cross this stripe. So she's going to cross the line with about 25 seconds on the clock. Time is going to expire, and then we're going to get one more lap, and then the race ends. There is McGuire. He's trying to take second away from Ski. He's having a heck of a race as well. The weather's still clear. The track is still dry. The temperature, track temp is still the same. But McGuire having a good race up to second. We got Sawyer there in fourth, done. He has moved up to fifth, into the top 5. He's got to worry about Walker. He's all over his bumper there. After this race, we're going to have one more race. And it's going to be for 25 minutes. So it's going to be a little bit longer. We'll see what type of endurance these drivers have in the second race. Ski trying to take second right back. And he does for now. McGuire trying to find an opening here. Almost took it into the inside. He has an opening there. They're side by side once again. Now Sawyer's trying to take advantage and pick up a spot here. He makes contact with Sawyer. That was Ski making contact with Sawyer there. Hey, Sawyer check up there. Well, the question was asked, how is the field set for the next race? It's set by the results of this race. So if you win the race, you're on the pole for the second race. And so forth and so on. Finish second, you start second, all the way through. Whatever result you finish in this race is where you start in the next race. So having a good finish in the first race is important. T the Queen crosses the line and wins race 1. Heck of a run by the Queen. Ski in second, McGuire third, Sawyer fourth, Dunn fifth. He Dunn moved up quite a bit after that after that pit stop. Walker sixth, Vasquez seventh, Muldoon eighth, Zoom ninth, Eweezy rounds out your top 10. And those will be your top 10 to start race 2. The next race is 25 minutes, a little longer. Well, we had a ton of action into this race. Everyone heads on to pit road here. Congrats to Tina Queen in the first place. Can she go back to back here in a few minutes? Drivers are going to try to figure things out with all these attributes. This is new for everyone, so it's going to definitely be a little learning curve, but this is going to be a good test for everyone. I'll be back in a minute to start race 2. Here we go. Race 2 is underway. With Tina Queen, everyone battling for position. Look at that, 4 wide towards the middle of the field. Drivers are wasting no time here. The weather is clear. The track is at 85, a little more warmer. Now it's Ski trying to battle. As the Queen almost gets into Ski there, she's not trying to give up this spot. Got Merle McGuire there, as well as Sawyer and Dunn. It's a 25-minute race, plus 1 lap. Got Walker there in 6th, Muldoon in 8th, Vasquez 8th, Reese 9th, Zoom in 10th. But it's the Queen in the lead for now. We got McGuire in 2nd. Can he make something happen in his 2nd race? It's a much longer race. Ski in 3rd, Sawyer in 4th. Don is lurking back there as well in 5th. D's top, and there goes McGuire. He wants the lead. He's trying to take it away from the Queen. They continue to battle here early on. Ski in 3rd. Ski trying to get back up to 2nd here. As we go a little further back, there's Sebastian in 11th. Bethel in 12th, Green in 13th, Swift in 14th, O'Brien in 15th. Then you have Demora there in 18th in a little traffic. See the Queen. She's on point right now. Ski's trying to take the lead away from her. Continue to paddle here. Merle and Sawyer here trying to, well, Sawyer was trying to get to the inside there, couldn't. But no one is creating separation just yet. After the first round of pit stops, there was some separation. We'll see what happens this time around. Here comes Ski again and inside. Can he make the pass this time? He's been close a few times, just cannot get there. And once again, he just cannot make the pass. He does get an opening, but he just cannot get by the 16. Ski continues to try, but he just cannot make it happen. Now Merle's trying to find an opening there for second. Now it's Merle gonna try to battle here for the lead. As you see the Queen get a little loose there. Wants to go look at, I think that Sawyer is trying to make it 3 wide. Actually, that was Merle, I think. Let's do your top 10 really quick. The Queen and your leader, Ski in second. Maguire third. Sawyer fourth. Dunn in fifth. Walker 6th, O'Toole 7th, Vasquez 8th, Eweezy 9th, and Sebastian rounds out your top 10. Then it's Sue and Swift. And it looks like a storm is rolling in. So this track is about to change. And you can see the wipers are on the cars. It's starting to rain. Which of these drivers have some skill? That skill to drive in the rain on a wet track. As the headlights are starting to turn on these cars, as this storm is rolling in pretty quick. Right now the track is moist. And it's starting to get a little dark here. We got 17 minutes to go in this race. This track is gonna start getting very wet here. Ski in second. He cannot get by. There's Sawyer. He's in third. And now it is coming down now, and it's going to slow these cars down. How long will these drivers stay out? Because they have to come in to make a stop and put wet tires. I mean, you know, switch the tires to the wets. And here we go. Some drivers are coming in right now. They're not going to waste no time. They have to change these tires. They cannot stay on slicks here. And Dougie Zoom decided to stay out on the slicks for another lap. You could tell, you could see how slow he is. It's gonna get harder and harder to make these turns on a very wet track here. So everyone's on pit road changing their tires. And that track is soaked right now. You can see puddles everywhere. Look at how slow Zoom is going around the turn. He's on those slicks. He has to slow down so much for him not to lose control. There is Dunn switching tires to the wets. So they're all coming out of pit road. Dougie Zoom still on the track, but he is extremely slow right now. Look at how slow the Ford is. Now these drivers are on wet tires. They're ready to go. We got 14 minutes left on this one. Now, once we cycle through, it's going to be Rhett Sawyer in the lead and Ski in second and the Queen in third. But it is still coming down, and Zoom finally on pit road. We'll see where he ends up. Maybe it was a big mistake staying out for that long. Now it's Sawyer and Ski battling here for the lead. Eventually it'll be for the lead here. We'll go through the top 15 once we cycle through here. He's there in the mix, third. You can see it's very hard to see because of the overspray here from the puddles. Merle makes contact there with Ski. Ski's on the outside. Sawyer about 0.2 of a second lead. Now let's go through your top 16 here. You got Sawyer, he's your leader. Well, he's battling with McGuire in second. You got Ski in third. Oh, and Merle in. Sawyer made contact there. Now it's Merle into the lead. The Queen in fourth. O'Doon in. Actually, now it's Walker in fifth. O'Doon sixth. Dunn in seventh. Vasquez in 8th. Weezy 9th. Sebastian 10th. Marco Swift in 11th. Green in 12th. Ethel in 13th. O'Brien 14th. Demora 15th. And Zoom dropped all the way down to 20th. He stayed out one lap too long. Now it's Sawyer in the lead. The rain has let up a little bit here as we're almost 3 wide here for the lead. McGuire was almost in the inside. But the rain has definitely calmed down just a little bit. It's a light rain. This rain has cooled the track down a little, down to 78 degrees. Now it's Merle. Pack trying to take the lead away as they make contact again. Now Merle back to the lead. Back and forth they go. It's been a lot of action in this second race with a little bit of weather in the mix. Can these drivers make it without one more pit stop? It might be a little close. They might have to come in one more time. Now it's Tina Queen. She's trying to move up to second here. This is going to help Sawyer pull away a little bit. Not too much, though. Merle's car is very strong here. Walker. Ski's dealing with all that overspray. He can hardly see the car in front of him. See him get there, jerk the wheel, get very loose. Some cars are struggling in this track that's wet. It's McGuire now in the lead. We saw Sawyer there get very loose. Still wet. Seems like it's drying just a little bit, but not too much. There's still a lot of puddles out on the track. McGuire is in the lead. Tina Queen and Sawyer battling for second. Ski in fourth. Muldoon fifth. Walker sixth. Dunn in seventh. See where some parts of the track are a little dry, but there's still a ton of puddles out on the track. Sawyer still battling the Queen here in second. Got very wide on that turn, lost some momentum there. Now it's Merle and Sawyer once again going at it for the lead. Oh, the 85 almost lost it there. You know, some parts of the track are still pretty wet, some are a little dry. So drivers have to deal with a track that It's still pretty slick with the rain. Still light rain falling. Four-tenths of a second lead for McGuire. Sawyer in second. DeQueen in third. And Ski has dropped down to fifth. So he's definitely struggling on a wet track here. And will we have one more pit stop? Oh, and Ski dives it in there. Dive bombs in there going into the turn. Didn't work though. He got extremely loose. Now Sawyer is battling for the lead again. These two continue to go at it with 5 minutes, about 5 minutes to go. Now it's Sawyer into the lead, McGuire in second. Is McGuire fading here? We'll see if he can battle back here. And can these drivers stay out for another 5 minutes? Because it's a 5 minutes plus one more lap on top of that. Tire wear must be a concern at this point here. And here we go. As soon as I say that, everyone's heading onto pit road. This should be the last pit stop here. We'll see if anyone decides to stay out. One more lap. Dougie Zoom did it the last time. It did not work well for him. He's currently 17th. Does look like everyone is coming in. It is still raining, but very light rain. And Dougie Zoom decides to stay out again. Sebastian. Is Sawyer gonna come out of pit road first, or is it gonna be Merle McGuire? You see some damage on the right side of Sawyer's car there towards the back of the fender as he peels out of his pit stall. And we still have 3 minutes to go left in this one. So it's Brett Sawyer, Earl McGuire, Tina Queen, Ski, Walker, Muldoon, then it's Dunn and Sebastian. That's the order they came out of pit road. You can see where one of the lines here is pretty dry here on the track. And now Dougie Zoom comes onto pit road. Decided to stay one more lap. And Burrow is all over Sawyer here. Once again, these two continue to battle here. Burrow in the inside. You can see how much they have to slow down. And I think they switched to slicks here. That's why they're going very slow here on the turns. Maybe they figured the track is dry enough to go back to slicks. It's Merle in the lead. As you see the other cars going onto pit road. Ducky zooms there. We'll go through your top 5 here. Once we cycle through here. Actually, let's just go through your top 10. And there's one car that's still out on the track. And he is your leader. Then it's McGuire second, Sawyer third, DeQueen fourth, Walker fifth, Dunn sixth, Ski seventh, Muldoon eighth, Weezy ninth. And Sebastian rounds out your top 10. So the 6 is actually your leader. Does he come in or he's going to risk it to the end? He has a 4-second lead over McGuire. But the 6 is definitely still on those wet tire. On that wet tire still. That might be an advantage. Still a 4-second lead. Actually under 4 seconds. So McGuire is closing in and pretty quick. And he has pulled away from Sawyer. Sawyer is in third, but he's down by like a second from McGuire. As time is going to expire here. And this is the last lap, and the 6 stays out. McGuire is a second and a half back from the 6. Can that 6 make it to the end? The lead is only almost 1 second here. You can see the 6 there in the picture already. Under a half second. Merle's going to go right by him because the slicks are much faster than those wet tires right now. And Merle couldn't get by. Now him and Sawyer are battling here. Now it's Sawyer in second. He's going to get by the 6. He couldn't get there. He almost had him. This race is quickly coming to a close. Sawyer's trying to get this win, as well as Cordell Walker's there. He's going to make the pass on the 6. Cordell Walker takes the lead. McGuire fell down to 6, as we only have a few turns to go. It's Cordell Walker and Sawyer. It's a race to the line, but Sawyer cannot get there. Cordell Walker wins race 2. Rhett Sawyer in second, Dunn in third, Muldoon fourth. The numbers, I think that's the 6 and 5th. The Queen in 6th, McGuire 7th, Sebastian 8th, Ski 9th, Ewings 10th, Swift 11th. Vasquez 12th, Green 13th, Ethel 14th, O'Brien 15th, and Zoom rounds out your top 16. That 6 really slowed down some of these drivers, and it opened the door for Cordell Walker to steal this win, because that's exactly what he did. He stole this win. Race in race 2. What a run by Walker. overtaken by Sawyer and Dunn on wire. Man, he was racing for that lead, and that 6 really threw a wrench into things there at the end. But progression is officially open. So as soon as you guys can get the 16, as soon as the 16 drivers get their progression in, I'll run the next 2 races. So if you get it all in today, then I could probably run it. I could run round 2, the next 2 races tomorrow. So it all depends how fast you guys can get your progressions in there. Just look in the channel, in the driver's channel, for how many points you could use. I don't remember on top of my head. Let me check here. You have 21 points to use. So progression is open. You could just go ahead in there and let your teammates know, whoever's racing with you in this beta test, and use your 21 points. Once I get 16 drivers to submit their progression, then we'll do round 2 and keep this thing going. But it was a great 2 races to kick off this thing, and I'm interested and excited for the next rounds. And we're gonna be at Interlagos, I think. That will be round 2. But it was a good race, a lot of action. And we'll see how everyone does with this round of progressions here. It's definitely going to shake things up. So now things get interesting here from here on out. After the next round, we'll have 1 more progression of 21 points, and then we'll have round 3, which that'll close out the season. So it's a short season, but fast pace. And I appreciate everyone helping out with this. But like always, thank you for supporting the league and the stream. I will see you guys next time.